Buffalo. So we'll hand it over to our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, thanks, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Minnesota Vikings and the Baltimore Ravens. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Raven team as they get ready here. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Vikings, they've got to be pleased with the start to this season. Obviously, a perfect 3-0.
3 good quality wins, too. It's got people in the locker room excited. They're thinking that this could be their year.
And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
He takes this from the 30 to the 34.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Jones has it, and he'll be brought down right around the 37. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
All right, now, lucky 56, lucky 56.
They're going to try and throw. This complete to Jones. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th.
Well, peel back the curtain, partner. We've got a pretty good look into how they plan to play this game. Aggressive seems to be the word. Going for it on 4th down in that situation.
Yeah, opening drive. Now, we know this coaching staff, they have traits of aggression in their history, but what a start to this game. They're going for it.
Yeah, a lot of people might say reckless, but they got it. 1 for 1 on 4th down here early in the game. I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Dancing to his left. Left side here to Sanders. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a 1st down.
I don't believe that this opening drive is surprising to either one of us after the time we spent with the coaching staff and players prior to the game. What about you?
Absolutely. Not only that, but that big article in the paper this morning about their philosophy on starting games like you're shot out of a cannon, and that's what they've done. Very methodical here on this first drive.
Yeah, so many teams talk about that fast start. We're actually seeing it happen right here in front of us.
But now the kicker. Can they cap it off by putting the ball in the end zone? They'll run it now out of the gun. And not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard down to the 20.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading the play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Off the toss. Lewis. And they'll get him down right about the 20. Back-to-back 1-yard runs here, so that leaves him with a 3rd down and 8.
Sometimes play calls boil down to philosophy. You know you're facing one of the top 10 units against the run in the NFL. So do you decide to keep smashing against them, or do you decide to throw the ball here?
Allen's got it in the middle. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Okay, I'm not so great at math, but I just looked over at our statistician, Marvin, and he signaled to me 5 for 5 to get things started here on this opening drive. Where I come from, that's pretty good.
That is pretty good. Now, what do you do defensively to adjust?
Well, this is where you got to make a decision as a defensive coordinator. Do you really get after the quarterback, or maybe you tighten down on the receivers, bump the ball for their routes, chip away at their timing, so things aren't as precise.
It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Keenan Allen, his first touchdown on the year. And the Vikings take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. This crew, they were on a roll going into into the bye week that they just had, Charles, so sort of picking up where they left off.
And you and I both know that when you come back off of an open week and you've been winning games, you should get a few extra days off in order to recharge and refuel. But coaches often hedge their bets, too. They'll bring them back and work them really hard that first practice back to make sure that they're back and grounded.
Whatever they did, formula looking good so far in this one. So here come the Ravens now, ready to get the football for the first time. And here's a look at their leader, standing 6'4".
And I liked what his head coach told us about him this week. No matter what happens, whether he throws 7 interceptions or 7 touchdown passes, he's the same assertive leader in the huddle on each and every play. He can throw the 7 interceptions, just blame the football, blame anything else, and still carry himself like he is the man.
It's like you, assertive in our production. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 29.
Oh, man, partner, this is something cornerbacks love to do, and that's outthink a quarterback. If you get a sense that they're going to throw a quick out route or a quick hitch, you can just lay back an extra yard or two, but then really put your foot in the turf and drive on the football. And here I think he baited the quarterback into the throw and made it pay off.
And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and it'll bring up a second down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
A busy first quarter. His 3rd catch of the afternoon is a first down. Back to throw. Day. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. In for the score. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead.
That's almost just not right. You cover everybody. But those tight ends, they can be awfully reliable.
Very reliable. Defense just has to hate those guys.
This drives them crazy because oftentimes you can't match up with them. They have you either with size, speed, or maybe even just strength.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball.
The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are
Jordan, you eating?
a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. And they'll go ground game here with the tailback.
Girl, whatever. You better get up there and eat that food.
They get 6 yards back on the run.
You finish that after you eat.
3rd and long situation forthcoming.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They'll look to throw here. Going right side here, and that's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Look at that one.
That one good for 13 and a Raven first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Second quarter now. Brandon Garden, Charles Taylor.
All right, here we go. 3-19.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of
Somebody's going to get a whipping.
but the running game worked in that situation.
Guess who it is?
In that direction.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. Past the 20. And all the way in for the Ravens touchdown. A big play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens draw a bit closer. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Now the punter, who also does the kickoff duties, lock Edwards out to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. And now out comes Minnesota. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
And partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Looking to throw. Down. And Jones has it over the middle. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first.
Jordan, you know you're going to get a whipping?
On any given pass play, you know
Yeah, he's been hard hit.
where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up the first down, keep the sticks moving.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of the yardages come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. He'll pick up another first down with that run.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
You're going to be a rent.
Has a lead instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to dive
You're going to be a little girl that ain't going to grow. Who you about?
stop that one.
You ain't going to grow. And you ain't gonna never be able to drive because you ain't gonna be tall enough.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 21. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Some fancy footwork, but not much room to operate. Just up past the 25 and no further. Give the tackle there to Daniil Hunter.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
He finds an opening past the 40. Got an open man. It's QT. His first catch, good for 16 and a first.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
They'll drop the throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Harrison. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. A gain of 6 there on first.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route. And what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside. Now that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
Well, sometimes those cliches really come true, don't they? When they talk about it takes all 11 to play good defense. We've seen that in this ball game. I think the secondary has to be singled out, though. They are in the presence of every receiver.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 49. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. I don't know who all is to blame there, but I love seeing pick sixes.
Nothing like seeing someone pluck it out of the air and go the other way and see people try to change directions. Hard to do.
Lutz good on the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Now it's Duke Johnson here on the return. gets it out to the 25-yard line. Flag down. This can set him back. Yeah, this is going to put him back in not great field position.
So they really got zero benefit at all, right? Sometimes you can absorb the penalty when you get a big return. Then the penalty brings it back, but you still have great field position. As you pointed out, not in this case.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
And we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop it.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
And they'll go on the ground. And an alley to run. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. He'll wind up getting 11 on that one. And that'll bring up a third down.
In today's NFL, when you get teams in long yardage situations,
Stop, don't tell the story.
you're really going to go to your speed packages.
Don't make up no story to tell me.
Guys on the field in order to cover the expected pass.
That wouldn't be nice.
They might want to run the ball against a smaller, lighter
Get off that pillow.
big guys, and that's exactly what happened on that play. It was tough on them, and now instead of being in third and very long, they ended up setting themselves up in third and manageable. They got a chance at a first down.
You look like somebody who's getting real skinny because they ain't eating.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. They get 14.
Yeah, you ain't eating.
That's good for a Baltimore first down. They'll look to throw here on first down.
Hungry.
Quite hold it. Got hit.
You look hungry.
Incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy.
You see your
about what they've
ribs?
seen in
You see your ribs?
this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and this shows on the scoreboard.
Yeah.
Second and 10 now from about the 32. Now we look to throw here on second and 10.
Come here, let me show you.
Into his running back.
You're going to turn into a skeleton. Look, let me show you. You're going to turn into a skeleton. See your ribs? Right there? You're going to turn into a skeleton if you don't eat.
Looking to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's gone. And he'll be taken down.
You better eat.
Before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there at 22.
Fired that one in there and will make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
The good point there is they were able to connect. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. As the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10. They'll set up to throw. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. To get the 5 on the play, and that'll make it second down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands.
Steve Harvey Morning
Just
Show.
swing it out to your runner. Get him out in the front. Just to make people miss it.
You need to go eat.
And now we won't see a play. We're going to get a timeout instead. As the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. First red zone chance now for the Ravens. First and 10 at the 19. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He's throwing at the 5. Well, they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to hook it in and picks up the first down.
They've made goal line offense a priority on the practice field this week. This is exactly the situation they've been prepping for.
Green, 39.
Back to throw again. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. It's their quarterback as the first half is winding down, and the Ravens get a bit closer.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done. It was relatively easy to see.
You hungry?
From up here.
Yeah,
Eat your food then.
sometimes you get multiples, but I always love on these
Eat your food, then you can get some chips.
points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. And now out comes Minnesota. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. As they stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Back to throw. Day. Flush to his right. And a pressure gets to him again. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And welcome back, the offensive unit. They took the timeout. And now they get set to line up as we resume action. Back-to-back sacks have this place in a frenzy as they line up again 3rd and long now. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Now he'll throw deep left side. And that's caught inside the 30. And they're going to have this in a great spot way down in Baltimore territory. So we hit halftime with our visitors, the Vikings. You want the 3rd quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Out come the Ravens now. They'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football first down, I got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They got to feel pretty good about that one.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and that'll make it 3rd down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack, trying to get away but could not. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brothers down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride. They go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
It's the Vikings' turn on offense. We get ready for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
And how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion.
I know we just saw a nice throw and catch, but how about the big guys up front buying that time? Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They created time.
And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said at the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Flushed out right. Now he's going to let it go deep right sideline. So they took a shot there on 3rd down. Couldn't get it. Now it's 4th.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight, He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
And he finds a man on a crossing route. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script from fourth down to first.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurate when he throws a nice pass for a first down.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Looking to throw on second down. Day forced out to his left. He'll find his man on the out route. That's Allen. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down.
And that's why you do all the drills that you do from the quarterback position, because you're not going to just throw to your strength. The right-handed quarterback, naturally, will want to move to the right side to throw the football. But sometimes you've got to go left, and that's exactly what happened on that play. Forced to his left, still able to accurately throw it downfield for a completion.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up the first and goal.
And there was absolutely zero pressure on the quarterback on that play. Third down, and he has...
No, that's not Calvin.
Oh!
Hey, what up, bro?
Uncle Calvin!
Not much.
I want to thank Uncle Calvin!
Yeah.
Uncle Calvin! Can I talk to Uncle Calvin, Daddy?
Here.
Hi, Uncle Calvin!
Hey,
Quack, quack!
what you doing?
to eventually find an open receiver for a first down pickup.
Looking to throw. Day. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. As his guys are in for 6. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead.
So I don't have any.
A good, sustained drive there in this third quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball down.
Hey, bro, he's the what fail.
Sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
Well, 70.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Oh.
Ravens offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive.
I ain't had no 1270. I got a...
After you're done eating, can you tell Trinity and Trish, do they want to come to my house and play Jenga?
Jenga?
Yeah. It's a boarding game. That you build it and put the blocks on.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
And this will be incomplete.
Well, my initial thought was that maybe he was just trying to blindly throw this one away, and maybe
He ain't got no iPhone,
he's
baby.
going to get away with
You
it.
can't
because
FaceTime
on the
him.
left sideline there, there's a receiver right there in the area, so no grounding call.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Nah, he can't. His phone don't FaceTime. He got a regular phone, baby.
Brought down at the 43. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down.
Sometimes those lines that are drawn on a grease board or in a playbook, they come to life out on the field, don't they? We just saw that outside handoff to the right.
That right tackle, he gets excited for that call, doesn't he?
He does, because he's supposed to dominate
Yeah,
this
Jalen
game.
could.
And say, listen, that was the point of attack.
I don't think I have Trinity number. I think I got Trent number.
Trinity.
Jalen can FaceTime.
As we continue to advance in the NFL, as people continue to scout players, they really don't care as much about body types as they care about those guys who can make people miss, run through tackles, and gain all that additional run after catch. Anybody has that ability, they want
What, bro? I ain't getting none of that. I guess I better go play midnight.
10 to the 9. And after getting tackled,
Hey, I'll go play at midnight. If it don't fall midnight, I'm gonna get it up again. I said I'm gonna go play at midnight and see if it'll fall midnight for me.
Can you tell Trinity to come downstairs and call
as they'll look to throw. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown.
I don't.
Touchdown on the year.
Tell you what Trinity's number is?
Yeah, I get it, buddy.
Trying to make a comeback
Can
often
you
appears
tell
daunting.
Daddy
But
what
the only way to
Trinity's
get
number
there,
is?
start small, store, and worry about getting the next one after that.
Rosas good with the extra point. And this is back to an 8-point game. Now the punter who also has the kickoff duties, Lock Edwards, out to kick it away. This will be fielded at the 6.
All right.
And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. And now out comes Minnesota. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
All right, bro. He's
That's a first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
And that's when he's got to be happy to have
all right, bro. He's
the hole open in the zone.
You have to think
Yeah.
early downs like that first down there, you need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 11 yards that time. Produces a new set of downs.
It's football 101 to know that the quarterback controls just about
Kevin. Who you got tonight? Saints and Cowboys.
What gets mixed is that the center controls line play. He has to communicate to the guards and the tackles what type of front they're facing, how they're going to block it, and what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes
Kevin, who you got tonight? Saints or the Cowboys?
give the center a lot of credit because for the most part, he's got big defensive linemen.
He on spy.
He's got to try to block and protect his quarterback and free space for his runner. In this case, he did a really
He gonna be good. I'm gonna see what they do.
executing.
It'll go as a loss of a yard. And
I think the Saints too much for him myself.
And they'll try to ground game here with the running back. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line.
Yeah,
Give him 3
I do
yards
too.
there as that'll take us.
We'll see.
They'll try and throw for it here. It's caught. Jones. And he's got this down to the 35. That defensive breakdown allows
They gonna be in the bins. Look like it though. They gonna show you who got who the real Mercedes Benz.
Crowd.
Here in the third quarter, they were hoping to get the stop, get the football back.
What a completion on a fourth down play.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. So both teams trade touchdowns in the third as well. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Vikings in possession of the football and the lead. They'll be looking to add to that total as we begin quarter number 4. Back to throw. Day. He goes down. The Ravens able to get to him.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
To throw on second down. Day. This one caught left side by Cooper. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
Let Uncle Calvin go now. You had you on the phone all day, Calvin.
This league, they're looking to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things they consider safe.
Being chased out left. He may try to run for this. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
All right, bring my phone here. Tell Uncle Calvin about it. You talk to him in a little bit.
Situation in the fourth quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know he wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing that it's time to exit the pocket and go.
Throwing on first down, but this was
so hyped.
to be incomplete. Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
Hang up.
From the gun, Day escaping the pressure right. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Amari Cooper, his third touchdown.
Bring me my phone.
of the year. And the Vikings find a way
Jordan,
to stretch
bring me my
the
phone.
lead.
You have fun with this one, partner.
If you want to get on something, you can go get my tablet. It's upstairs.
We always talk about getting to the next level, right? When we see people get into the zone, this guy's in the master class right now. What a performance he's putting on, just carving them up.
4 touchdown passes, carving him up is right. Seems like everything he throws is going to be a completion and going in the end zone. Lutz now to kick this one away. Here comes Johnson on the return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And that last touchdown drive they had very balanced. How key is that balance?
It's huge because most of the time when we talk about balance is run, pass, almost 50-50. But most of the times when you talk to offensive coaches, they say balance is we do what we want when we want to. And that means that they're ahead of the defense, keeping them on their heels.
They imposed their will on that last drive. At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool them and give you a big play now.
With a sense of urgency.
No doubt.
They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. And give them a gain of 37.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball in the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And nearly
I'm on Palomalu.
surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away and it's second down. I guess they're in a situation now, 4th quarter, where they're forced to take some chances, but I don't know that that was the type of a chance you want to take.
And that one could very...
And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. In for the score. And the Ravens get a bit closer. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. Out comes Minnesota. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
They'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Looking to throw. Day. To the left side and complete for Amari Cooper. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Back to throw. Day. And his guys will set at midfield at the 50-yard line. He was trying to get that one to Allen that time. A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
First play of the drive in their hip pocket. Of course, the focus here has to be the touchdown or the 2-point conversion. Field goals aren't going to help you.
Yeah, but how about that first play of the drive? Just to get them started, nice gain, got some positive momentum going. They're on their way, and they don't have to rush.
It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Wow,
It's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's passing game, including the bats sneaking out of the backfield. Not quite as bad as a turkey bowl where you have the semi-eligible stuff, but still a lot of guys to account for.
Get your feet down, boy.
A throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were ready for it.
They've got the lead 4th quarter. Maybe you can expect more passes like that downfield.
Jam that nigga, jam that nigga.
Underneath for Johnson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Raven passing game getting in sync. Another first down. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about, in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now you got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one. Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Over the middle, he'll get it to Harrison. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Here we go now. Green 39.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's fourth down.
But that was certainly an aggressive call and an aggressive play. Instead of just going for the first down, took the shot in the end zone, went for the touchdown.
And on third down, he said, forget about the sticks. We want 6. Firing quickly here.
Oh, come on, man.
Yeah, brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on fourth down to bring up first and goal. Time for a break. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They go play action here on first down. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Ravens moving quickly here as the clock runs. He's back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. He'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. And he'll be brought down at his own 10-yard line.
Well, they needed the touchdown and the two-point conversion, but they're not going to get a shot at either. This is a great play here defensively, Brandon, and at a time that they sorely needed one. And that could be enough to help get them out of here with a victory.
And he's going to be
Lewis, you got to get through that hole, man.
Taken down.
No excuse.
And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Buying time to his left. And he takes it all the way down to the 44-yard line. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Throwing on first down. Day. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. Looking to throw on second down. Day eluding the pressure right. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. On first down, Day. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
I tried to throw it, man. I don't know what they did.
Equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Looking to throw. Day. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. And the clock will as a
Hey, Trinity.
5 seconds left.
How you doing? You feeling better? Alrighty. That's good. My daughter wanted
So
to
the offense takes the
FaceTime.
timeout, and they are back out and ready to rock.
Alright.
It's first and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially solve
You want
this
to
one
FaceTime or
away.
you want me to just FaceTime you back? Alright. Alright, well. Jordan, Trinity finna FaceTime you. Jordan, pause the tablet.
Back to throw. Day. And this will be incomplete.
Yeah.
1 second left to go. Amari Cooper, the intended target. And that'll bring up second down.
Not too many missteps in the red zone thus far. He was going for his 5th touchdown pass. His man couldn't shake free there, but boy, you know he's going to take another shot before this one's over.
Yeah, exactly, because you know 3 is good, 4 is excellent. You get 5, that's a whale of a game. That's just caught. It's Cooper.
Oh, you FaceTime Jayla. She FaceTime you. It's Trinity.
About the 1-yard line. A lot of scoring. There's no doubt about that in this one, Charles. Points.
Unplug it. Unplug it.
They were pretty easy to come by.
They were, but it was fun, wasn't it? Because both teams finding ways to click. And you know people who love this game, they also love baseball games that are 14-11 with 3 or 4 home runs mixed in.
So for Minnesota, that early momentum continues here as they move to 4-0. And they'll have another road date next week with the Detroit Lions.
Hey, man.
Meanwhile, for
Rose just sacked it 3 times, man.
500 to 2-3 with a loss. And they'll look to get back on the beat next week as they
You
host
knocking
the
my
Pittsburgh
defense, dude.
Steelers.